Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Know the Truth, aka the Black Cinderella. So, I'm here just to give you a little insight on what these gang stalkers do when you leave your home. They fuck with all of your appliances, all of your anything that has to do with anything in your home, they tamper with. So, here we can see here that they have basically dented my faucet. It's all of a sudden very, very loose. You see the water coming out. You see that they basically do things so that way now a water leak that wasn't there before is now here, which causes you to have to call for maintenance and, something's wrong with my sink. And, then what happened? The sink was fine before you moved in. And then they get to blaming you for the things that are happening. So you find yourself spending more money to fix it yourself because you don't feel like hearing bullshit that you know is not true when you know that you didn't have any parts in doing it. So they do things like they scratch up your here's my sink. This is my sink for the kitchen. So this is what they do. They scratch your sink up, okay? And it's small scratches, whether it's with a razor blade, a knife, whatever they do. They make these indents and impressions and things so that way you can see exactly that something is going on. And in a regular person's mind, you're like, who the fuck would do something like this? Like, this is vandalism in all forms, all shapes and sizes. But this is what they do. This is how they get into your mind to make you believe that something crazy is happening. And you know it is, but you're just not too sure. When situations like this arise, where everything is so loose and out of place and just not the way it's supposed to be, why do they do things like this? It's to fuck with you mentally because you see it, they know that you see it, and they want you to suffer. They want you to be a part of this bullshit that they have. And if you feed your mind into it and you feed yourself and you fall into their trap of nonsense, you will begin to drive yourself more crazier than you ever have. And this is how they do it. They take shit apart, they push it back together, but they also vandalize it so that way you know as a person that something has happened. You may tell somebody, hey, you know what? I left this morning, came back, there's a whole bunch of scratches on my sink. They're like, you're stupid, get out of here. No, this is true. This is where you have to just document everything. You have to have a video. If you need to videotape your whole life now and go, do that accordingly, then you have to do that because these are the things that will happen on a consistent basis, and it's very, very clear that these people have some type of sickness about themselves to where this is something that they enjoy doing. And so I try to make it a point to enjoy doing videos to show others the shit that they do and that it can really get to you if you let it. And you just have to stay positive and you have to just know that someday there will be some type of punishment for this. All the gang stalkers should be lined up and shot accordingly, which is a bad thing to think about. But as far as the torture that we face on an everyday basis, they deserve that. But we deserve to be happy. We deserve to live our lives in peace. We deserve to just live without being harassed and tortured, abused, any of that. So this is just something that I wanted to share with you guys in case anybody's wondering how come they have scratches on their sink in the kitchen or on a mirror, just anywhere. This is what they do. They do this to irritate you, to make you go the further step in thinking that you're crazy, and you're not. So just understand that you're not. If it's something that you can fix yourself, that's cheap and you can get around in doing it, do it. Don't bother with the outsiders that will say, well, you did it, so you have to pay for it. You didn't do it. The gang stalkers did it. But who the fuck is going to believe that, right? You guys remember, enjoy your day and always know that they're watching you, but you can slow down the harassment and the torture, the terror by watching them also. Because if you switch up your routines on a daily, they'll get irritated, they'll get frustrated. Do you understand that all targeted individuals shall reign, and this will soon, hopefully, come to an end? Have a great day, everybody.